Should I take drop and reappear for 12 boards to qualify? DSM treated us like future officers, while Synergy treated us like garbage. Please suggest me as many companies which have a PEP DNS badge drive and accept less than 65%. How hard are the sponsorship papers? Are they tough than board exam? Synergy, Stipend इंक्रीज हो गया है, सो प्लीज मेक अ वीडियो फॉर हिंदी वीडियो स्टूडेंट्स. क्या करूँ, पैप बैक्स में स्पॉन्सरशिप लूँ या IMUCET 2027 के लिए प्रिपेयर करूँ? हाउ लॉन्ग डू डेक कैडेट्स एंड थर्ड ऑफिसर्स स्लीप ऑन अ बल्क कैरियर और अ टैंकर, विच इज बेटर, BSc or DNS? How to get under 1K rank in IMUCET 2027? What materials to follow apart from NCERT? Which type of question should I practice? Most seniors please help. So please make a video on placement of IMU campuses with companies name, please sir. How to find out if the company is legitimate or not? Welcome to my Merchant Navy question and answer channel. Here I guide you for Merchant Navy with right information, because currently there is many false and fake information going on, and I am against to those institute who ask you to fill Google forms just in the name of guidance. Here we select questions related to Merchant Navy, IMU and sponsorship from my YouTube community, Reddit and the DMs we get. Why should you even listen to me? Because we have the results you are looking for. IMUCET 2026 results. We have under 1K, under 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K rank holders. Talking about August 2026 sponsored, we have top fleet management, MERS, MLUSN, Tolani and other top shipping companies. I have 61% in PCM plus 12. Can I join the Merchant Navy? If yes, what are the subjects that I will have to study for the next sponsorship? Okay. EK, let's pause there. So DNS sponsorship. Okay. There is a misconception in students that if they are preparing for IMU-CET, they are also covering DNS sponsorship syllabus, which is half truth. Okay, because why IMU-CET? Okay, first of all, let us see what is the IMU-CET syllabus. For IMU-CET syllabus is English, aptitude, physics, chemistry and math. There is only 5 subjects for IMU-CET. Now, if we talk about DNS sponsorship, these are same. English is there, aptitude is there, physics is there, chemistry is there, math is there, and you also have your geography. Okay, and you have your psychometric also with you. So all these things comes along. Okay, and here reasoning also you need to take care of. In IMUCET, yes, reasoning is also there, but it is inside your one subject, which is general aptitude. But in DNS sponsorship, you need to take care of reasoning as a particular subject. So this is also there. So now see the difference. There is more 3 things you need to take care of. Obviously, psychometry you can't study, but you need to take care of that also. Because Anglo-Eastern companies like Anglo-Eastern, Great Eastern, they take their psychometric with your returns or after your returns. So you need to take care of that also. Okay, you need to study this all subjects if you're targeting for DNS sponsorship, and geography and reasoning is also important for sponsorship. How I get sponsorship for DNS and the Merchant Navy? Should I try to get this sponsorship before the IMUCET or after the IMUCET? So we have already seen the timeline on where you should get the your sponsorship. If I can find out there. Yes, so this is your timeline, January, February, March. So this is all your year. So you have 2 batches. One is February batch and another one is August batch. So this is 2026. Currently we are in your July month, July, August, September, October, November, December. So August batch, everything has already been done. All these things happened for August batch admission is in this months of February, March, April, May, June. So almost all the companies process has been already been done. Only MLO is still going on for August batch. And August mainly consists of BSc, BTech and DNS, all three courses. But February batch is only for DNS, okay? Your IMUCET is on May. And if you want to take your August batch admission, you need to fill forms of companies beforehand of your May month. Okay, so it is like before IMUCET, you are filling of forms for sponsorship. But your process can go after IMUCET also, okay? Now, if you want to join February batch, you need to clear IMUCET of that year, and like 2026, you need to clear IMUCET 2026 to be eligible for February 2027 batch. Okay, the process for February DNS batch starts from your opening of company forms is from November December. November December only written is there, and then January December January your interview process will done and medical will also go, and from February your DNS batch will start. Okay, how does sponsorship actually work in the DNS course in the merchant navy? Okay. So this is also one of the many misconceptions students have, which is, see, you have one is your scholarship and one is your sponsorship. Okay, so mainly what students do is they mismatch both of them, which is wrong. Okay, the scholarship is like giving you money to pursue your courses, some financial help by government or any like. Okay, this is scholarship. So scholarship is like your college fees is there in let's suppose your fees is around 9 lakh rupees and you are getting around 30,000 40,000 rupees per year as a scholarship. Okay, so that is scholarship which will be in your bank account directly from government, or any scholarship you are taking, it will be transferred to your account money directly. Okay, now sponsorship in merchant navy is, it is your guarantee by company that they will give you their ships. Okay, they will give you their ships so that you can complete your cadetship sea time. Okay, so you might know that for DNS you need to do a minimum of 18 months sea time. For BSc you need to do 12 months of minimum sea time, and for BTech you need to do at least 6 months of sea time. So how are you supposed to do that sea time if you are not on board ship, correct? So, and who is having ships? The company is having ships. So company is giving you sponsorship, telling you that we will give you our ship so that you complete your minimum sea time for cadetship. Yeah, and meantime they will also pay you the stipend which you will be getting, which is in an average it is around $500 rupees. Okay, so this is sponsorship, company giving you guarantee that they will give their ships to you. Completed 12 this year with less than 60% in PCM, so I could not qualify in any course. Gave improvement exam as well, and marks did not increase in that either. Should I take drop and reappear for 12 boards to qualify? I need DNS or BSc Nautical Science. Yes, obviously, if you have even your 12 this year, you have not secured more than 60%. You tried for improvement also, then also mark did not increase. So you need to take a drop. Otherwise, there is no chance at all. Take a drop, or I think in your case, you need to repeat your 12 board. You need to repeat your 12 board, and yeah, that is that will only count for your drop year. So try to at least get above 75%. Take your target as 75% PCM. If you are getting above 75% PCM, you are eligible for almost all the companies. Okay, and if you are getting above 70% PCM, some of the companies you will not be eligible. If less than 70%, many companies you will not be able to give your exams. Less than 65, so there also your chances of getting selected by majority of the companies decreases. So make sure that you are getting at least 75% above your PCM. Okay. Synergies, black and mismanagement at every step of sponsorship. Okay, let's see this. I recently cleared the sponsorship process for both Synergy February batch. Okay. If you don't know, guys, Synergy selects August batch and February batch in one single time. Okay. Right now, the many of you have given Synergy exams, so they will select you for August batch also from that students only, and for February batch also they will select for from now on. Okay. So this guy has been selected for February batch, and he is also selected for BSM. I have a 63% BSM. Now, guys, see this. I was telling you all the time. I was telling my students all the time that even if you have a PCM of 63%, less than 65%, above than 60%, you can get this sponsorship, and I am still ranked around 2000 something. Why BSM is known for its long waiting periods? The difference in how these two companies treat candidates is night and day. Okay, Synergy, poor mismanagement. Last minute chaos. They changed my exam center via a call at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. while I was on a 6-hour train journey demanding a new printed hall ticket by 8 a.m. with no shops open. The exam started 90 minutes late with rampant cheating. Mumbai interviews, I spent 15,000 on travel only for the interviewer to leave early for a flight. They left 30 of us stranded. One guy flew from Chennai on a tight budget and was devastated. The treatment, we were locked in a tiny office from 1:11 a.m. to 4 p.m. without food or water. The rescheduled online interview still ran an hour late. Interview quality, lazy and bookish. They asked basic school formulas like kinetic energy to guys who already cleared an IMUCET, BSM. Professional and respectful. Smooth process. The entire written test and interview process was highly organized and finished on the same day. The treatment, the coordinator actively looked after us, offering tea, coffee, and snacks in the recreation room while we waited. Interview quality, practical and sharp. Instead of rote formulas, they asked real aptitude questions like how to calculate the volume of an irregular object, final thoughts, and not blindly gazing BSM. Their waiting times are a real issue, but strictly as an applicant, BSM treated us like future officers, while Synergy treated us like garbage. Future aspirants, be prepared for the reality on the ground. Edit, my intention is not to badmouth Synergy, it was my personal experience with the company that went horribly. It's still a decent company for cadetship. Best of luck for you all, future endeavors. Peace. Okay. Wait till you hear about how Synergy manages their ships. Synergy. Okay, so everyone is frustrated with Synergy. Synergy need to take care of all these things. And if you don't know what happened in, I think, in Uttarakhand, something happened this time for Synergy cheating. They have again conducted their exam. So this is happening again and again. And see, if this is true, if everything here been telling my student is true, then Synergy need to take care of all these things. And I don't know if Synergy is even reading all this correct. So I think what you should do as an aspirant is write a mail to Synergy. You will be having their email IDs from where from the same email ID you get your any updates. Send a mail to that email ID only telling all this is what happened to you. Yes, guys, you need to obviously, like here as he said, you need to be ready, prepared for the reality on the ground. This is the reality. Sadly, I only got 63% aggregate in PCM, but my ancillary rank is proposal, which I have got as good enough for DNS. Please suggest me as many companies which have a PEP DNS badge drive and accept less than 65%. I know about Great Eastern and SCI. Synergy apparently does not do a PEP DNS badge. I know about applying to Tolani and TSR. Please suggest more. Thanks. Mainly, you have Great Eastern in your hand. SCI is there, and obviously Kolani is there. PS Rahman is there. So you mainly for Fab batch, what we do our students is they obviously go for graduation, but in the meantime we also target this institutes. Okay, inside institutes we also target for them. So Tolani is there, TS Rahman is there, all these institutes we target for them. And because you are 63% PCM, you are not eligible for Anglo. So but for DNS February best, Anglo also comes. So if you are 70% PCM, more than 70% PCM, you can also target for Anglos. Please make a video for Hindi medium students. हिंदी मीडियम के लिए आपको कोई ज़्यादा सोचने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। हिंदी मीडियम स्टूडेंट्स के बच्चे बहुत सारे हैं जिन्होंने अभी तक IMU-CET अच्छे रैंक से क्लियर किया हुआ है, स्पॉन्सरशिप निकाला हुआ है, ठीक है। तो आपको इसमें कोई चिंता करने की ज़रूरत नहीं कि अगर आप हिंदी मीडियम स्टूडेंट्स हैं तो आप क्लियर ही नहीं कर सकते। यू कैन डू इट। बट हाँ, एक सबसे ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम जो बच्चे फेस करते हैं स्पेशली ऑफ हिंदी मीडियम स्टूडेंट्स, वो ये रहता है, हिंदी मीडियम स्टूडेंट्स विच इज़ योर इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग, ठीक है। स्पेशली इस ही एक चीज़ में थोड़ा सा मार खा जाते हैं हिंदी मीडियम स्टूडेंट। ऑल्सो जो आपका IMUCET का एग्जाम होता है वो हिंदी में नहीं आता, तो सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक ही लैंग्वेज में आता है, दैट इज इंग्लिश। एंड इस फील्ड में इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज आप मल्टीनेशनल क्रू के साथ सेल कर सकते हो, ठीक है। मतलब किसी भी नेशनलिटी के क्रू आपको मिल सकते हैं, एंड वहाँ पे आपका कोई एक कॉमन लैंग्वेज होना चाहिए, दैट इज़ योर इंग्लिश। तो इंग्लिश में कमांड होना आपका होना चाहिए इस फील्ड के लिए। तो अगर आप एक हिंदी मीडियम स्टूडेंट हो एंड आप इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग में कुछ काम ही नहीं करना चाहते हो, आप सीखना ही नहीं चाहते हो, तो आप इस फील्ड में आई डोंट थिंक कि सक्सेसफुल होगा। एज 18, IMUCET रैंक 21 के, PCM 94 सर, क्या करूँ, पैक्स में स्पॉन्सरशिप लूँ या IMUCET 2027 के लिए प्रिपेयर करूँ, ठीक है। तो यार सिंपल सी बात है, अगर आपके पास IMUCET रैंक है तो आप दो जगह जा सकते हो। पहला भाई, आप फैब बैच टारगेट कर सकते हो अगर आप DNS करना चाहते हो तो, वरना आप क्या कर सकते हो, आप अगस्त बैच ट्राई कर सकते हो नेक्स्ट ईयर का, ठीक है। एंड यहाँ पे ज़्यादातर आपका मेनली क्या है, यू हैव अबव 10K रैंक, ठीक है। आपका स्पेशली तो 21K रैंक है, तो इसलिए आपको डाउट लग रहा है कि क्या सर मेरा चांसेस हैं या नहीं है। यू हैव चांस, ठीक है। एंड टॉकिंग अबाउट योर PCM, यू हैव गुड PCM, ठीक है। गुड PCM है तो इट इज़ इंक्रीजिंग योर चांसेस टू गेट स्पॉन्सर्ड। बट IMUCET रैंक क्या है, कम है, तो इट इज़ अगेन पुलिंग दैट लेवरेज कि आपके पास गुड PCM था लेकिन IMUCET रैंक खराब हो गया, तो उसको वजह से क्या हुआ, वो बैलेंस आउट हो गया, ठीक, कट आउट हो गया ये सारे। तो मान लो ये पॉजिटिव है, ये नेगेटिव है, तो क्या हो जाता है, पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव नील हो जाता है, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे अब आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, अगर इसको पॉजिटिव लाना है तो एक और पॉजिटिव आपको जोड़ना पड़ेगा। व्हाट इज दैट पॉजिटिव, दैट इज योर स्पॉन्सरशिप इंटरव्यू। तो भाई PCM अच्छा है, IMUCET रैंक बुरा है, तो स्पॉन्सरशिप इंटरव्यू पे परफॉर्म करना पड़ेगा, तभी आप फेब्रुअरी बैच में सेलेक्ट हो पाओगे, ठीक है। दिस इज द पंडा, एंड यस यू शुड गो फॉर फेब्रुअरी बैच। मान लो सेलेक्ट भी नहीं हुए तो यू विल हैव थोड़ा बहुत एक्सपीरियंस, वो बहुत मैटर करेगा आपके अगले अटेम्प्ट के लिए। सो गो फॉर फेब्रुअरी बैच, गिव योर 100%, ठीक है। ऐसा नहीं कि बस एक्सपीरियंस लेने जा रहे हो, गिव योर 100% इन फेब्रुअरी बैच, एंड अगस्त बैच के लिए भी चले जाना अगर मान लो फेब्रुअरी बैच में नहीं हो पाता है, ठीक है। एंड जस्ट फॉर योर इन्फॉर्मेशन, हम 1-on-1 स्पॉन्सरशिप प्रोग्राम करते हैं, एंड अगस्त बैच के लिए हमारी ओपनिंग हो चुकी है। सो वी ओनली सेलेक्ट 4 स्टूडेंट्स पर मंथ, उन्हीं 4 स्टूडेंट्स को हम फिर फेब्रुअरी बैच अगस्त बैच के लिए ट्रेन करते हैं। तो अगर आप इंटरेस्टेड हो तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक मिल जाएगा, यू कैन अप्लाई फॉर इट। गुड न्यूज़ फॉर सिनर्जी कैडेट्स, क्या हो गया?
ज्वाइन करते गए देख करे जब रिजेक्ट करे तो इतनी सैलरी आपको मिलती है। तो 1 मई से सैलरी रिवाइज हो गया था। पहले 550 मतलब 550 USD मिलता था और अब 750 750 USD मिलता है आपको इस टाइप है, ठीक है। 1 मई से रिवाइज हुआ है।
ओके, तो यहाँ पे सर बता रहे हैं कि सिनर्जी का जो सो अगर ये ट्रू है कि भाई सिनर्जी स्टाइपेंड इंक्रीज हो गया है, वो इट्स अ वेरी गुड न्यूज़। ठीक है, पहले कितना था, $550 मिल रहा था, और अभी क्या हो गया है, वो $750 हो चुका है। इट्स अ वेरी गुड न्यूज़ गाइस। ठीक है, ऑलमोस्ट आप मतलब 100 रुपये तो पहुंच ही गया। आप पहले 55,000 कमा रहे थे, अब 75,000 रुपीज़ पर मंथ आप कमाओ। एंड लेट मी टेल यू वन मोर थिंग कि भाई मैं भी $750 ही कमा रहा था एज अ कैडेट। ठीक है, तो उस टाइम पे सबसे ज़्यादा स्टाइपेंड एक किसी कैडेट को अगर दे रही थी तो वो हमारी कंपनी थी, ठीक है, सनमार शिपिंग। बट इसमें कैच ये था कि ये हमें सिर्फ सेकेंड शिप पे मिल रहा था। ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट शिप पे हमारा स्टाइपेंड $500 था, एंड जैसे ही हम दूसरा शिप करते थे तो हमारा 750 हो जाता था। ठीक है, एंड अगर सिनर्जी का स्टाइपेंड बढ़ा है फ्रॉम फर्स्ट शिप ओनली, इट्स अ वेरी गुड न्यूज़। लेकिन मुझे जितना लगता है कि आई थिंक सेकेंड शिप में ही आपको $750 अभी मिल रहा होगा, बट वी नीड टू कंफर्म दिस। बट जो भी हो भाई, स्टाइपेंड बढ़ा है तो इट्स अ वेरी गुड न्यूज़ गाइज। एंड जो भी सिनर्जी में सेलेक्टेड है, heads up to you. 18F, my PCM is below 60 from ISC board. If I appear for supplementary exam next year, will I be for DNS BSc college and companies, like do they accept supplementary marks? One more thing I had to ask, that is, are improvement students and supplementary students counted as same? Supplement and improvement दोनों सेम काउंट करते हैं। ठीक है, दोनों सेम ही होते हैं इन आई यूनिवर्सिटी, एंड यस यू आर एलिजिबल। ड्रॉपर्स के लिए तोलानी ने इस बार क्या किया था कि भाई उनको चांस ही नहीं दिया, बट इम्प्रूवमेंट में ऐसा कोई केस नहीं होता। ठीक है, इम्प्रूवमेंट में भी बहुत ही कम ऐसी कंपनीज है जो शायद इम्प्रूवमेंट के लिए मना करेगी। ठीक है, ऑलमोस्ट सारे सारे ही क्या करते हैं, आपको यू कैन गिव देयर एग्जाम्स। आई थिंक फ्लीट मैनेजमेंट इज देयर जो इम्प्रूवमेंट्स को अलाउ नहीं करती है। रेस्ट सारे ही कंपनीज जो है उनके कोई नखरे नहीं है फॉर इम्प्रूवमेंट एग्जाम, तो यू कैन गो फॉर इट। व्हाट इज वेटिंग पीरियड एग्जैक्टली? विशिप्स का वेटिंग कितना है जनरली फॉर डीएनएस? ऑनलाइन 8 मंथ्स ऑनलाइन, एंड इवन 1.5 years दिखा रहा है। अच्छा, ऑनलाइन में कोई आपको बता रहा है। Will that be same for me? Like, is that a mandatory wait, or if not, then there are any ways to reduce it? Like, for example, will my academic records in college will affect it, or any other thing? Okay, so you need to first understand the funda of waiting period. ठीक है, तो भाई वेटिंग पीरियड के बोता क्या है फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल? ठीक है, व्हाट, वाई एंड हाउ। तो व्हाट इज वेटिंग पीरियड? वेटिंग पीरियड क्या होता है? आप क्या हो, इंस्टीट्यूट है ये। ठीक है, इंस्टीट्यूट हो गया, इंस्टीट्यूट से निकलने के बाद यू विल बी ऑन योर शिप। ठीक है, इंस्टीट्यूट निकलने के बाद यू विल बी ऑन बोर्ड योर शिप। ठीक है, तो इस दोनों के बीच में जो टाइम, ये जो दोनों के बीच में टाइम है, दिस इज योर वेटिंग पीरियड। ठीक है, सिंपल एज दैट कि भाई इंस्टीट्यूट आपने कर लिया है, आपको अब ज्वाइन करना है शिप, तो उन दोनों के बीच में कितना टाइम है, दिस इज योर इनिशियल वेटिंग पीरियड। ठीक है, अब मेनली जो वेटिंग पीरियड आता है वो क्या आता है, बिटवीन टू शिप्स। ठीक है, जो आप बाद में आप फेस करने वाले हो। ठीक है, बाद में जो आप फेस करने वाले, ये भी क्या है, वेटिंग पीरियड है अगेन। ठीक है, तो भाई आप एक जहाज़ कर लिए हो, मान लो आपका जो कैडेटशिप वो 18 महीने का है, 3 शिप्स आप कर रहे हो 6-6 महीने के। ठीक है, तो आपने एक यहाँ पे जो है 6 मंथ का सी टाइम आपका हो चुका है। ठीक है, एंड अब आप फिर दूसरे शिप के लिए जाओगे। ऐसा तो नहीं है कि जिस दिन आपने उस जहाज़ को छोड़ा उस अगले दिन ही आप दूसरे जहाज़ में चले गए, नहीं, लेकिन उसमें भी कुछ घंटे का वेटिंग पीरियड रहा। तो सेम चीज़ क्या होता है यहाँ पे, अप्रॉक्सीमेटली आप मान सकते हो कि 2 से 3 मंथ का जो है जनरल एवरेज एक वेटिंग पीरियड आ जाता है टू ज्वाइन अनदर शिप। ठीक है, तो ये दिस इज द फंडा ऑफ वेटिंग पीरियड। नाउ व्हाई डज दिस थिंग हैपन, क्यों होता है? तो इनिशियल की बात करें तो इट हैपेंस बिकॉज ऑफ योर कोर्सेज। ठीक है, अगर मान लो आप ऑयल टैंकर में जा रहे हो तो कुछ कोर्सेज आपको करनी पड़ती है पहले, कुछ उस टाइप के जहाज़ में चढ़ने से पहले गैस टैंकर हो है तो और भी कुछ करना पड़ता है आपको कोर्सेज। ठीक है, तो ये कोर्सेज करने में आपको टाइम लगता है। और क्या हो सकता है, कुछ एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर्स हो सकते हैं, जैसे कि पॉलिटिकल, अभी ईरान यूएस का वॉर था, कितने सीफेरर जो है एक जगह फंस गए थे, उनके लिए जो रिलीवर थे वो नहीं ज्वाइन कर पा रहे थे शिप बिकॉज ऑफ वॉर। ठीक है, जियोपॉलिटिकल सिचुएशंस हो सकते हैं, या कंपनी का कुछ खुद का हो सकता है प्रॉब्लम। ठीक है, या फिर मान लो कोई कंट्री का कुछ रेस्ट्रिक्शंस लग गया है, या कुछ भी रीज़न हो सकता है। ठीक है, या फिर मान लो आप जिस कैडेट को रिलीव करने वाले थे उसका अभी टाइम बाकी है। ठीक है, तो ये सारे रीजंस हो सकते हैं आपके इनिशियल वेटिंग पीरियड के लिए। सेम थिंग हैपेंस आपके जो दो शिप्स के बिटवीन जो आपका वेटिंग पीरियड होता है उसमें भी। यहाँ पे आप यहाँ पे भी कुछ क्या होता है, जैसे अगर आप अ, अपने प्रमोशन लेके जा रहे हो तो वहाँ पे भी आपके एग्जाम्स होंगे। ठीक है, आपके कोर्सेज होंगे जो आपको करने पड़ते हैं, आपका मेडिकल होगा। ठीक है, सेम जियो पॉलिटिकल चीज़ें आ जाएंगी, कंट्री रिलेटेड आ जाएंगी, कंपनी के कुछ स्पेसिफिक हो सकते हैं। तो बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन जो है रीजंस हो सकते हैं वाई के लिए। ठीक है, क्यों वेटिंग पीरियड होता है उसके बहुत सारे रीजन हो सकते हैं जो कि शायद हम यहाँ पे सोच भी नहीं सकते, वैसे से रीजंस भी हो सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो कोई भी आपको यहाँ पे पर्टिकुलरली बता नहीं सकता कि भाई वेटिंग पीरियड आखिर हो रहा है तो क्यों हो रहा है एंड हाउ कैन यू मैनेज ऑल दिस। ठीक है, आप क्या कर सकते हो उस वेटिंग पीरियड में, खुद को जो है अपने स्किल्स को बढ़ा सकते हो। ठीक है, एंड खुद को जो है और बेहतर बना सकते हो। अपने जो भी पढ़ा है उसको क्या कर सकते हो आप, आपने जो भी पढ़ा है उसको फिर से रिवाइज करके जा सकते हो। कैडेट्स के बारे में, कैडेटशिप के बारे में थोड़ा बहुत रिसर्च करके जा सकते हो। जो भी अभी तक कैप्टन्स और चीफ ऑफिसर्स के साथ आप कांटेक्ट बना लिए हो उनसे थोड़ा गाइडेंस ले सकते हो। ये सारी चीज़ें आप कर सकते हो एंड या फिर अपने वेटिंग पीरियड को इंजॉय कर सकते हो, इनिशियल वेटिंग पीरियड्स को। ठीक है, और अगर दो शिप्स के वेटिंग पीरियड है वही सारी चीज़ें आप कर सकते हो जो भी आप करना चाहते हो। ठीक है, मेनली जो वेटिंग पीरियड होता है वही आपका वैकेशन होता है यहाँ पे। ठीक है, वही आपका वैकेशन होता है। एक जहाज़ किया आपने, वेटिंग पीरियड आया, दैट वेटिंग पीरियड इज़ योर वैकेशन एंड आप फिर दूसरे जहाज़ में जाओगे। ठीक है, यही फंडा है सारे वेटिंग पीरियड का। एंड भाई वेटिंग पीरियड कितना हो रहा है और क्यों हो रहा है ये चीज़ आप कभी भी कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते हो। द ओनली थिंग यू कैन कंट्रोल इज भाई उस वेटिंग पीरियड में आप क्या कर रहे हो। ठीक है, तो ये चीज़ आप कंट्रोल कर सकते हो, बट क्यों हो रहा है, कितना होगा, इतना ही क्यों हो रहा है, मैं क्या इसको कम कर सकता हूँ, नहीं। ठीक है, इसको आप कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते। हाउ लॉन्ग डू डेक कैडेट्स एंड थर्ड ऑफिसर्स स्लीप ऑन अ बल्क कैरियर और अ टैंकर? ओके, so my experience, I'll let you know. I am a tanker guy. Okay, tanker sleep schedule. Okay, actually all this things completely depends upon your voyage. A voyage means from which berth to which berth you are going. You are sailing coastal or you are sailing foreign going. There are also these two things which affects sleep schedule. Okay, one is FT, which is foreign going, means out of India country. Okay, and there is coastal, which is like Indian coastal. Okay, and talking about my experience, I have done both, so I can tell you the both experiences of both sleep schedule. Now, when my first ship was major of coastal shipping. Okay, we used to do Kolkata, Haldia to Vizag. Okay, and I am a tanker guy, and in Vizag we don't used to go to a port. We used to do STS, ship to ship operation. Okay, this ship to ship operation you don't have to go to port. It will be done and alongside both ships comes and they do their operations, loading, discharging. Okay, so we used to do STS. And if you are a tanker guy, and discharging is okay. Okay, discharging is okay. Why I'm saying, I'll let you know. But in loading, no. So so think that we have discharged in Haldia. Okay, and now we need to go to Vizag for loading. Okay, any cargo, naphtha, it was popularly we were loading. So naphtha we're going to load. So what you need to do is, in this voyage you need to do also your tank cleaning. Okay, so there are procedures which you need to do to clean your tanks, which almost used to take us around I think uh, 18 to 20 hours, I think, to clean all the tanks. We were having, I think, 6 to 7 tanks. Okay, so this you need to do between the voyages. And Haldia to Vizag, voyage is very less time. So if you just imagine, like maybe today is 21, correct? So 21st of July, you just imagine that you are in Haldia, you have discharged. Now next, very after just discharging, when you are some nautical miles away from coast, you will be starting a discharging process. Okay, it's no rest, no sleep, and till your tank cleaning is not over, you will not get sleep. So it will take 18 to 20 hours. So mainly you will go to sleep on 23rd of July. Okay, and there you will get some sleep of around 6 to 7 hours, because again you need to assist your third officer and second officer, because in the meantime they were doing 6 on 6 of, so we can't sleep and let them only do 6 on 6, so correct. So we need to go and do the watches also, though you can see how much time you are working and how little you are getting skin schedule in coastal voyages. Now in foreign going ships, what happens is, like we used to do is, we used to go Fujairah to load, okay, loading naphtha and or anything, the diesel you can say, and we used to go to Korea, okay, South Korea, to discharge. So this voyage used to take around, I think, 11 to 13 days, or more than that, I don't remember. So in 11 to 13 days after loading, you just need to do discharge in South Korea, so there is no tank cleaning. Okay, so this kind of voyage is a bit of peaceful than your postal voyage, because you have nothing to do your tank cleaning on all. You will be just doing your day work. You will be doing chipping, painting, and all. You will be doing watches with chief officer. So this kind of voyage is very peaceful, and in this voyage only on Sundays we used to play cricket. We used to eat biryani. So biryani is constant. You are doing postal, you are doing foreign voyages, doesn't matter. Biryani on Sunday is constant. Okay, but cricket we used to play, used to enjoy our voyages when we used to get long voyages. And obviously you also get postal voyages also can be long, maybe from Hazia to, if you going Gujarat, Allah. So that voyage will be long. There you might get chance of playing cricket, enjoying your uh, bit of Sundays. Okay, and also there used to get times when we used to be on anchor for many days. So that time also a bit of peacefulness used to come, and there also you get to sleep for more for 6 7 hours, 8 hours peacefully. This is your schedule, depends upon your voyage actually, which is better, BSc or DNS. You have your DNS and you have your BS. Okay, now talking about DNS, first thing which comes into mind is no degree at first. Okay, so you need to first complete your 18 months C time, then you need to give your third, fourth, fifth semester. You need to clear your second mid exam, then only you can get your degree of BS. Okay, which if you just add up, including your DNS institute and your waiting periods, it will easily come 3 to 5 years to take BSc degree if you are going from DNS route. Now, if you want to do BSc, you will be getting your degree in 3 years. Okay, so what's the benefit of it? If you might think that you want to switch your career early, you don't have to wait for clearing your 12 months C time. We don't have to wait to clear your second mate exam to switch. Okay, if you have your degree, you can go for government exams, you can give government exams, you can switch to offshore based on your BSc degrees. You can do it, because I myself have done it. Okay, you can work on maritime startups and all. So if you have responsibilities in your shoulder for your family. If you want to earn early because of many reasons, you can go for DNS. Okay. And one more thing very important is, if you think that merchant navy is your ultimate career, you are 100% pretty sure that you will never going to change your career from merchant navy to anything. Okay. To anything in maybe next 3 to 5 years, so you can go for DNS. Now if you have no responsibilities, if there is nothing to worry to earn early, so you can go for Bsc. And also if you feel that merchant navy, maybe I will be switching from merchant navy to any other career, or maybe I'll be giving government exams, so you can go for Bsc degree. Okay, government exams, so you can go for Bsc degree. You will be saving your time, you will be saving your career also. But both as per your salary wise, as per experience in merchant navy, nothing matters in this. All the other things are same. Only the things which you need to take care of is, you need to think about your responsibilities. You need to think about, do you have some financial problem, because of that you need to earn early or not, because in Bsc you will be only earning after 3 years of your college. After that also there will be waiting period, and there is no guarantee about your placement. We have seen IME campus placement, it is around 48 to 60%, 70%, 80% placement rate only. Okay. And also if you feel that merchant navy is your ultimate career, you can go for DNS. If you have 0.1% also doubt that you might be changing your career in next to 3 5 years, you might not be happy in this career, you can go for PSC degree. भाई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट खत्म होने के बाद कंपनी कितने दिनों के बाद बुलाता है, और वो कंपनी सेम होती है डिफरेंट डिफरेंट. ओके. So this is basically your waiting period. Okay. In merchant navy, you have everything on contract. Okay. So any contract cannot par 11 months. So maximum time one contract will exist is your 11 months of CTEC. But generally what happens is, for third officer, second officers, fourth engineer, third engineer, second engineer, only 4 months, only 6 months of contract is there. It might get extended to 7 months, sometimes 8 months, sometimes. So we are not maximum of that. And for chief officer also, it is same 6 months. For captains and chief engineers, I have seen 4 months of contract. It gets extended to maybe 5 months. And yes, the companies will be same. When you are doing your cadetship, you will have very less option to change your company. But when you become your officer, third officer, fourth engineer, third engineer, second officer, you can change your companies between contracts also. Okay. So maybe you have done one contract of emulation company, and you are not getting that much of salary, or you are not happy with that company, you can easily switch to other companies. But obviously it takes time. I gave my 12th this year, got below 60%, and rank was too high, can't hope for February batch. I'll repeat my class 12 and prepare for IMU and interview. Please in next video take this topic and guide for cadets like me. Sure. So see, your PCM is below 60%, your IMU-CET rank also like below, and you are now targeting August 2027 bags, correct? So you need to take care of IMU plus your, I think you are giving improvement, or you are giving or repeating, plus your sponsorship too. So on this particular topic, I have recently uploaded one full video where I have showed you and begging you to manage your boards plus IMUCET plus sponsorship like this. So you can watch this video where I have gone very deep into how you can manage your time for IMUCET, for your improvement exam or repeat exam or boards and sponsorship. How can you do that without wasting your 1 year? Okay, so you can do that. If I'll tell you in short, it is, you need to first of all isolate your resources. Okay, what does this mean? You should not roam around different WhatsApp groups. You should not roam around searching for free PDFs here and there. You need to select one source. If you are thinking NCRT, yes, you can do it for concept clarity. Okay? If you are reading something for boards, you can read that same for your IUCD, same for your sponsorship, but you should not practice NCRT questions for IUCD sponsorship. You should give questions of that level only for IUCD and for sponsorship. And you also need to take care of sponsorship exams, because every company has its own exam format, has its own syllabus. And if you are preparing for IMU sponsorship, the syllabus is very different. For IMU-CET, there is only 5 subjects which you need to take care of. But in sponsorship exam, we need to take care of additional subjects also, which is your geography, which is your reasoning, deep reasoning. All these things you need to take care of. Psychometric is also there. So you need to isolate your resources. You should not be roaming around every academies, wasting your time on finding out free PDFs. Okay, and you need to practice mocks. This is very, very important. 50 to 60% students are not able to clear written exams of companies, because they think that if they are preparing for boards, if they are preparing for IMUCET, they can easily clear sponsorship written exam also, which is completely wrong. And here they will be wasting their 6 months of life, because they will be then jumping to February batch. It should not happen to you, because I am teaching you currently that you should start giving mocks according to companies also. Okay, so in short, these are the things you need to take care of. Before adding anything into your timetable, subtract those things which are not adding value in your timetable. Like if you are some of the things like going to school, going to tuition are non-negotiable. You can't negotiate that, but you can negotiate where you are spending rest of your time. Maybe you are doom scrolling Instagram. Stop that. Maybe you are jumping one teacher to another teacher on YouTube for one particular topic. Don't do that. Select one teacher and go and just follow him. Okay, so you need to subtract things from your life to focus, to give, to time manage your IMUCD plus improvement, repeating or sponsorship before adding anything in your timetable. I have discussed this completely fully on this particular video. You can watch this. I'll put the link in the description. So please make a video as soon as possible after completing DNS and BSc. How to clear Synergy direct entry for cadet exams and interview. Okay. Synergy, as I told you, they conduct exams every single year. Okay. Synergy conducts deck cadet exam every single year. Okay. And the main problem with Synergy is their written exam level is the hardest among any company sponsored exam. Also, it's IMU-CET up of the level. Okay, so you can assume that this is IMU-CET level and this is your Synergy level. So Synergy exam is quite hard from any other sponsorship exam plus IMU-CET also. But the advantage you get is if you clear Synergy written exam, the interview is very light and you are also getting selected for next batch also. So Synergy also releases their waiting list. So if you are clearing their cutoffs, you can think of that you maybe get selected for February batch also. Okay, if you are not getting selected on August batch. So Synergy written exam is only thing which you need to focus majority of the time. Synergy has PCM 100 questions and English and aptitude 100 questions. Reasoning is one of the pillar of Synergy exam. They ask very difficult and quite hard reasoning questions in Synergy exams. Same format of minus 0.25 negative marking, and this time the cutoff was 44 percentile. Okay, so this time 44 percentile cutoff was there, so you can assume the level of difficulty of Synergy, because this less 44 percentile was only the cutoff, and many students were in the range of 40 percentile only. So your target should be at least 55 percentile in synergy exam. Now, if you want to give synergy mocks, we have our sponsored mock pass where you can give synergy level mocks too. I'll give the link of this sponsored mock pass in the description. You can talk with Snehana and she will guide you how to give synergy mocks. Sir, I am a second time for a dropper next year. Can you make a interview batch? Okay. Uh, we don't actually run group batches. I am actually against a group batches, especially for sponsorship, because every student is different. Correct. If you are a student who is like English speaking is not good, okay, but there is one more student who is a best friend maybe. He is good in English. He might be struggling in technical or cross questioning. There might be one more friend of yours who is struggling in confidence. So just think that if I'm giving same classes for each of the students, it is completely time waste. We have already done it. We have tried and tested group batches for sponsorship and our results was pretty bad. But now we have switched to one-on-one sponsorship squad. Okay, we select 4 students only per month and we give them one-on-one classes. We understand what is holding them back and we actually get inside that student and rectify their problem. So maybe you are a student who is having problem in English speaking, so we will be focusing more on English speaking. If you're a person who have technical questions related problem or you can't handle cross questioning, we'll be fixing those areas first. So that's how we work. We don't work in group batches. If you want to know details of how we train our students, we have a pre-video available in YouTube. I'll be giving link in the description below. You can watch our video to know how we train one student for the sponsorship. Okay, and if you feel like you want to join, you can join. There is a link on how to apply for our sponsorship squad. Currently we have 4 seats available for August sponsorship squad. I think from that 1 seat is already gone, so there is only 3 seats left. How to get under 1K rank in IMUCET 2027? What materials to follow apart from NCRT? Which type of question should I practice? Most seniors please help. See again, IMUCET I have already told you. NCRT is only for concept clarity. Okay, apart from this it will not help in IMUCET if you are practicing questions from NCRT. Okay, so use NCRT just to clear your concepts of any chapter. That will be more than enough. But when you are going to give questions for that, you need one platform where you can give IMUCET level mocks. So we have our own IMUCET mock pass where you can practice easy level questions, you can practice medium level questions, you can practice hard level questions. You think why 3 levels of questions, sir? Because IMUCET 2025 was considered to be between easy and medium. IMUCET 2026 was considered medium to hard. And you already know from this year there are 2 slots. First slot was medium level. Second slot exam was quite of hard level which IMUCET gave. So you need to practice 3 levels of questions, easy, medium and hard of IMUCET. And also you need to practice to sit for 3 hours and give IMUCET exams. Otherwise in exam hall that will be your first time sitting for 3 hours and giving exam in a front of computer. So you need a platform where you can practice all that. So please make a video on placement of IMU campuses with companies name, please sir. Okay. For this you just need to visit imu.edu.in. Here in the about us section there is annual reports. If you go to the latest 2024-2025 annual reports, so if we just go to chapter 18 or 19, I think scholarship is 17, and yeah, placement and internship chapter 18. Inside the annual report, you will find out all the placement. So talking about Chennai campus, in Chennai campus, BTech, Marine Engineering, Bsc Nautical and DNS, all three are there. BTech 72 out of 72 were placed, 100% placement. DSC Nautical Science 107 total students were there, only 63 got placement, means 60% placement rate. DNS 190 students, 44 only got placed. Some of the students in the DNS were already were sponsored. I think that's why the number is very less. If we just see this number, it is around 37% placement rate. Now, Kochi campus, there is Bsc Nautical Science only, and 39 total, 36 were placed. Very good rate, 92% placement rate. Kolkata campus, BTech Marine Engineering is there. Total 275 students, 268 got placed, 97.5% placement rate. Mumbai campus, there is only BTech ME, 41 out of only 22 got placed, which is 53% placement rate. Bsc Nautical Science in Navi Mumbai campus, 167 total, 146 got placed, 87% placement rate. DNS out of 40, 25 only got placed, 62.5% placement rate. Now, the students which are not getting a placement, the reason can be that they did not clear some of the semester exam. Because of that, also many students don't get chances. So if you are going to do any courses, make sure that you are passing the semester exams. Otherwise, you will not be getting chance in placement also. Now, talking about the companies which comes into IMU colleges are all these companies, MSC, Com Group, Tom, JM Bakshi, Dynacom, BW, Eastaway, Cadetship, Williamson Synergy, Fleet Management, MERS, K-Line, PIL, Anglo Eastern, Stena Bull, 7LN, all these companies are placement partners. Okay, don't expect that every year all these companies come and take students. These are the companies which have taken from ILE colleges before. That's why they are here. I have gap of 6 years. Should I go for BSc from IMU Navi Mumbai? See, gap of 6 years. I'm not able to process your age, but let me guess that it is below 25 years only. And should you go for BSc Navi Mumbai? So if we see the placement rate of Navi Mumbai, BSc Nautical Science, 167 students were there, 146 got placed, 87% placement. Yes, you should go for your Navi Mumbai. Yes, you can go for Navi Mumbai, and 87% rate means the remaining were the students. I think they did not clear some of the exams in the semester. That is why they are not getting placed. Okay, so you need to take care of that. Otherwise, you can go for IMU Mumbai BSc Nautical Science. How do I get into Tolani? I want to do BSc Nautical Science. Do I need to get sponsorship? Is there an exam for it? I'm in 12th right now, so please help me, seniors. Okay. So for Tolani, you need to clear their IMUCET exam. Okay, this is done for all the courses, DSC, BTech, and DNS2. Okay, so you need to clear IMUCET exams of Tolani for joining DSC, BTech, DNS from their college. Okay, plus you need to clear your IMU-CET too. And talking about sponsorship, BSc BTech, TMI, Tolani doesn't give sponsorship from their institute. But for DNS, you then also need to clear your company's exam and interview. Okay. One more thing, guys. In this EMI set, after this interview is also there. Okay. So once you clear TMI set, you will be also having an interview for all three courses, and then they will select students for their programs BSc BTech DNS. Now they Tolani, what they do is they say that okay, 60% is minimum eligibility criteria for them to give EMI set exam. But eventually what happened this year is they are not taking students who have, I think, BSc 70%, 75% PCM they need for BSc. BTech they were selecting above, I think, 65%, and DNS DNS they were set. DNS also I think it was 70% PCN they were requiring. They were required to join, but their official is 60% minimum eligibility to even fill all the forms. But they are only taking students of this PCM. Sorry. One more thing, Tolani from this year are not allowing droppers. Okay, so you need to take care of this also. If you are a dropper, you will be not able to join Tolani August batch. I don't know about the February batch if they will do same thing for February batch also. How to find out if the company is legitimate or not? For all the companies, DigiShipping gives them RPSL license. So if any company is having RPSL license, the company is legitimate. Now you can check that from DigiShipping website. List of valid, invalid, temporarily. Okay. Yeah. Now, if you see any company like Fleet Management India Private Limited, it is having RPSL Mumbai. If you check Anglo Eastern Shipping Marine in your country, there is their RPSL. So you can check like this if any companies you want to check if they are legitimate or not. Okay. How many months of sailing is required for becoming an officer from deck cadet by DNS? DNS you need 18 months of sea time. Okay. But one thing you need to take care of is sea time is not equal to your land time. Okay. So this 18 months of sea time, if you break it, you will be doing your 18 months of sea time in 3 ships. Okay. So one ship, second ship, third ship. Now, this is your institute. In this, you will be having a waiting period. You can say maximum waiting period is here only, which in general I have seen 6 months. Okay, average. So you have 6 months of first time, then you will be here going for again 6 months. Okay. Here also some waiting period is there. On average, it is 3 months. Okay. Now here again you are going for 6 months. Again waiting period is there for 3 months. Again you are going for 6 months. Okay. Now you will be going for your officer's exam for second May. Okay. To complete, you need to first do your 4 months of compulsory course, then you will be doing around 6 months for other courses, then you will be going for your orals and your returns, which will again take on an average takes 1 year, 52 months. So you can assume that it will take around 5 years to become her officer. But here the nuances is you only need 18 months of sea time. We think that okay, only 18 months, after that I'll become officer, but no, that's not the reality. That is only sea time. You need to take care of all these things. So how to avoid vomiting on ship? Please help. Okay, so here he's talking about sea sickness. Okay, and every seafarer face this. Okay, I am a pahadi, but then also I felt sea sickness, and it was around I think 3 days I was suffering from that. My bosun tried to give me salt water, sea water, because that's the I think myth or something that if you drink sea water, seasickness will cure. But that did not happen with me. What chief officer did then is he made me stand in the forward section of the ship where the anchor is there. So I was standing there and I was just looking at the sea. I was there for around 1 to 2 hours, just sitting there. So it was peace, and after 2 3 hours, automatically my seasickness went. After that, I did not felt anything, and it was my first ship. After that, again second ship I joined, did not happen. So it is only one time. It can go for 3 to 4 days, and it will cure automatically. And if you are going onward ship, you are facing this and you are not finding any solution, try this. I will be taking more questions tomorrow. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comments below, and I'll take those questions for tomorrow and I'll answer them.